Yeah. Yeah. Okay, everyone. There is a meeting, right? Yeah. Okay, guys. So last session we discussed about like what are the prerequisites for the AEM and what are the disadvantages of the traditional approach and what are the advantages of the CMS tool and what is CMS tool and what are the advantages of the CMS tool. So these are all the areas which we discussed in the last session. This is the basic intro, I would say, before AEM. Okay. So
Screen is not sharing, Krishna.
Can you please
also
share the screen?
we discussed about AEM as well, right? Like what is AEM, what is AEM. AIM is the CMS tool which is used to create, develop, and deploy the websites and it related services are like OJ, JSR, and Apache Sling. Apache Sling. Okay. So along with we'll try to understand few more points about the I would say AIM. So this is the CMS tool. These are the normal prerequisites for the any CMS tool like in the front end category HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And at least you should be familiar with the JavaScript. And in case of backend, for Java. Next, coming to here, and what are the advantages? Advantages, and what is the purpose of CMS tool? This is the purpose. Like we can create the content and we can manage the content. We can reuse the content. We can reuse the code and we can reuse the content. So it will provide the basic infrastructure. So what are the three functions about the CMS tool? So first one is the create and manage the content. Second one is the reuse the content. Second one is the reuse the content. You can create the content at one time, that content you can reuse multiple times. And next, the third one is it will provide the basic infrastructure. It will provide the basic infrastructure. Okay. Next, what are the advantages with the CMS tool? Technical team is not required. So technical team is like a front end team. So almost front end team. They need to have the good knowledge on the front end department, right? But in case of here, front end team is not required. Hmm. Meaning technical team not required to create and manage the content. So you can create the pages within 5 minutes. Obviously, the cost also reduce and you can do the easily maintenance and updates as well. We can quickly development and we can deployment time also we have and advanced site functionality, meaning these CMA tools integrated with other social media platforms as well. We can create the content, that content we can quickly publish into the other tools as well. Other tools as well. I hope you guys are clear. What is CMS tool advantages? With the help of CMS tool, what the functions you can do, you can create or you can manage the content. You can manage the content. Second point is second point reuse the content or code. Okay, reuse the code or content. Next, third one is it will provide the basic infrastructure. It will provide the basic infrastructure. Basic infrastructure. Infrastructure. It will provide basic infrastructure. These are the functions. And what are the advantages with the CMS tool? Advantages with the CMS tool. The advantages with the CMS tool is, so the first one is technical team is not required to create the content. Technical team is not required to create the content. To create the content. Next one is reduce the cost. Reduce the cost. And third one is easy maintenance and deployment. Easy maintenance and deployment. And deployment. Easy maintenance and deployment. These are the some points we have to remember with respect to advanced site functionality as well. Maintenance adopted, development and deployment are, and advanced site functionality as well. Advanced site functionality as well. Now coming to here, okay, these are the AEM CMS tool advantages. These are the CMS tool advantages. Okay. Now there are number of CMS tools available in the market, right? If I go to the Chrome and then if I look for the CMS tools available in the market, so you will get the complete list, whatever the tools are available in the market. So simply I can show you CMS tools available in the market. You can look with the CMS tools available in the market. You know, you can get the complete, I would say, you can get a complete, I would say, the complete list of the tools. See here actually, Joomla, Drupal, Wix, WordPress, Shopify, HubSpot, Magneto. These are these all are CMS tools only. CMS tools only. Site Score, and when you joined in the AEM developer as a 4 years of experience, so you might be joined the projects like India migration projects. So the initially the project they might be developed by using site scope initial initial time. So now they might be they can migrate it to AEM 6.5 and AEM cloud service as well. So these all are belong to CMS tools. Joomla, Drupal, Wix, WordPress, Shopify, HubSpot. These all are also belong to CMS tools. So same way, AEM is also one of the CMS tool guys. AEM is also CMS tool. Already you know what is CMS tool and what is CMS tool. Already you know what is CMS tool. With the help of CMS tool, we can create the content, we can reuse the content, it will provide the basic infrastructure. So now AIM is also CMS tool. Now AIM also can able to do these all the functions. These all the functions. Okay, fine, very good. Now, now you got the clarity. What is the purpose of CMS tool, and what are the advantages of the CMS tool? Okay, fine, very good. So there are number of tools available in the market, right? There are number of tools available in the market. Why we are going with the only AEM? These all are also belong to CMS tools only, right? These like Joomla will be there, WordPress will be there, Magneto will be there, Tipo 3 will be there. All are CMS tools only. Then why we are going with the only the AEM? There is a some specific features with only the AEM. So that is the reason we are going with the only the AEM. What are the specific features we have? Coming to here, these are the features. What are the features? First one is the social media integration. Social media integration meaning. So usually AIM is also on CMS tool. In the AEM CMS tool, we can create the content. For example, I am running the Hindu newspaper website, and there is a breaking news. And that breaking news, as soon as possible, I need to publish to the public. Then only that is the breaking news. If the incident happens morning time, if I publish the news in the evening time, that is breaking news. That is not a breaking news. Breaking news means as soon as possible you can publish the content to the live, meaning to the public. So what happens here? So AEM is the tool. It can integrate it with the social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and all, like whatever the content which we created, that content we can quickly you can publish to the live, meaning we can easily can do the market. Okay, so the first point is what? Social media integration. Second one is permission controls. Permission controls meaning in AEM itself also we have the different teams, like I would say AEM authoring team, next AEM AEM testing team, and AEM dev team, and AEM admin team. AEM admin. So these different teams will be available in AEM as well. So in AIM authoring team, so they don't have any access on the code base, right? So they have to create and they have to add the content on the pages. So we can able to give the access on that pages. Okay, and for this testing team also, but a dev team we need to give the access to the CRX. CRX meaning where actually our AEM data will be stored in the CRX. So that you will get gradually you can understand. As of now, you can understood permission control meaning we can give the permissions meaning this is the front end team meaning authoring team. So we can give the permissions whatever the authoring team they want. And in case of test, we can control the permissions. We don't give the entire access to that team. Whatever the authoring team want, that only whatever the authoring team required, those I would say permission only you can able to give. Next one is versioning quick rollback. For example, now the version is AM 6.5, right? Now if they release like 6.6, and if the 6.6 is not working properly, then what they will do, Adobe team, they can revert back the 6.6. Again they can release the 6.5 only in the market, because 6.6 is the failure one, and because of that they are like users might be faced, there are multiple issues. So because of that, so here also, for example, if we can develop any project, and if we can release the project into the live, and the latest version which due to some reasons the latest versions will not work properly, then we can revert back the latest versions, and then we can release only the old version only. The thing is, we can revert back the versions, we can roll back the versions, we can pull back the version. That is the third one. Comprehensive search meaning. So there is a AEM tool which I already opened. Yeah, this is the AEM tool actually. Localhost 4502 AIM start on. If I go to my code base actually, yeah. Now see here, there is a search option, right? All my data will be stored in the content nodes. These all are the nodes actually. So there are number of nodes actually. How could I find out like specific node? There is a option content search. There is a option content search, right? For example, if I want to look for that specific word, and you can look for that which is there any um, the node which is related to that one, then simply go to that search option and then you can look for that specific content. I hope you guys are clear. Now come to here, comprehensive. Next one is multilingual support. Multilingual support meaning any website, for example, you can take the Apple. Apple is the website. So Apple website almost it is available in all the countries, right? In India, so all websites are will be in the English. But when you go to the Chinese, so the Chinese website they recommended they use and maintain the Chinese language. Chinese language. So in that case, so already we implemented any website, we can implement it in English only. So later, the same website, if I implemented in English language, so the same website I want to launch in China also. If I want to China as well, then again I need to scratch. I need to develop my project from scratch level using Chinese. No, if I go with this approach, I need to hire the Chinese people, and I need to pay the salary to them. It will take more cost, and that is a not recommended approach. What I will do in that case, the website I can translate into from English to Chinese language. There is an option that is multilingual support. That is a concept we have in AEM, that is MSM, multi-site management. So we can create the website in one language. That website we can translate into many languages. So that we can do, that is possible. That is one more advantage with the AEM. That is one more advantage with the next one is workflow support. Workflow support meaning so any content you cannot publish directly to the live. So if the content might be a vulgarity, might be some bad words, and without meaning checking any person, if you can publish the content directly to the live, what happens? Disputes will come. Okay, our reputation will down. So there is a reputation is matters, right? So brand is the matters, right? When brand will get the negative meaning, negative feedback and all, then our I would say that product sales also automatically will down. That is not a good way. So we can create any content that before going publishing into the live, so one person will give the approval, then only then our content will go to. This is comes under the category of workflow. Basically, here the points you can remember. It will support the workflow. So these are the points you have to remember. So if anyone will ask, like there are number of CMS tools available in the market, why we are going with the only the aim? Because these are the points. What are the points? Social media integration, permission control, version for the quick rollback, and comprehensive search and multilingual support, and it will support the workflow software. These are the points you have to tell. Why we are going with the AM? If I ask this question, what is your answer? It will support the social media integration, permission control, versioning for the quick rollback, comprehensive search, and multilingual support. Right? And it will support the workflow search. These are the tools, number of tools available in the market. Not only these two, there are number of tools available in the market, which I already showed with you. These are the these all are belong to semesters only. Among those, we are going with the Adobe AEM. Adobe AEM is the leading one compared to all CMS tools. Adobe AEM is the leading one because of these features. Because of these features. Okay, fine. Next up, why do you prefer only AEM? So see here. These are the features. DAM. There is a console and there is a special topic that is DAM. Digital Asset Management. And easy this is the marketing tools we can easily integrate with other marketing tools. And next so currently in the market in trending in the AEM running 6.5 on cloud service as well, so we can easily integrate with the cloud service as well. Next obviously AEM is a security because we are using the programming language is Java is the object oriented language, so obviously the code is secure language, and it will provide the out of the box components. out of the box component. Adobe team, they provided the some few of the core components. With the help of core components also can develop the website. So basically here the thing is, it will provide the out of the box components. So if you can use the out of the box components, you can easily implement the project within less time. So that is the one more advantage with this. Next one is initiating authoring experience. Initiating authoring experience is many. So normally there is an authoring team. They can create the content by using generally laptop, but through mobiles also we can create the content. Can They can log in the mobile, and they can create the content through the mobiles also. So that is the initiative authoring experience meaning. So basically you can they can create the content, and they can through mobiles and laptop as well. SEO friendly. SEO friendly meaning if you can design any website through the AEM, and if that anybody they can search that website in that Chrome, so they have to uh, SEO friendly. Any website main agenda is SEO friendly. So our AEM is also SEO. Headless CMS. Headless CMS meaning. So there is a website, and for example, at the time of festival time, IRT city website, meaning railway, multiple people they are trying to hit the IRT cities. Generally, for example, the capacity of that IRT, you can assume, normally you can assume only 5,000 requests at a time. 5,000, or you can assume 5 lakh requests at a time. But at the time of festival time, what happens? So the request will come, more requests will come. So in that case, what generally we will do? So we will use the headless CMS. Basically, our entire project will go to the third parties. Third parties meaning, so they will use the third party servers, and like the request will come again 5 lakhs also they can handle. So that is called headless CMS. Headless CMS. Next one is the workflow. The same points here. Whatever the points we discussed here, the same points here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Coming to here. Next one is tools, guys. So these all are Adobe Stack. Adobe Stack. If you know, there is a very good demand in analytics. There is a very good demand in a campaign. There is a very good demand in a target, and there is a very good demand in AEM. Okay. So we are only the learning with the AEM. But if you learn the analytics AEM, these are the parallel tools. All are comes under the category of Adobe Marketing Cloud, Adobe Stack. Okay, if you have 3 years of experience in Adobe Target, then there is a very demand. Normally you can go to the LinkedIn, and then you can look for the Adobe Target vacancies, and then you can get the number of vacancies actually. Okay, so however we have the demand in AEM, Adobe Experience Manager, so there is a demand in these tools as well. So these all are comes under the category of Adobe Marketing Cloud, meaning Adobe Stack. What are the tools? AEM, Analytics, Audience Manager, Campaign, Target, Social, and Prime Time. So here, what is the advantage with this AEM? Because, so for example, any website that you can write with other tools as well, because all are belong to Adobe Stack. So simply you can add the plugins which are related to that tool, and then we can check that website with other tools as well. Other tools as well. That is one more advantage. Yeah, fine. Next I'm going to these are the consoles, guys. Sites console, forms console, next assets console, and community mobile. These are not using. Normally these are the console sites, forms, assets. Coming to here, this is the AIM historical. So AEM actually it has introduced in the year of 2000. Initial AEM initial name is CQ 1.0. So every day, I would say They are changing the versions, meaning they are upgrading the versions. 2.0, 2000, 3.0, 2000, 3.5, 4, and CQ5, 2008, 2009, and 2010. Okay, these are the versions. And in 2011, what happens actually? So these initial companies, Day Software Solutions. Day Software Solutions is the initial company name. In 2011, Adobe acquired the Day Software Solutions, and after 11, everything under the license of Adobe. This one, everything under the license of Adobe. Later, the versions they released 12, and you know if you enter the 5 years of experience, so some of them the products are developed by using CQ 5.5 and AEM 5.6. Now they all the projects they are migrating into AEM 6.5, either 6.5 or so in the IT industry. So there are almost 5 to 10%, 5 to 10%, 5 to 10%, 5 to 10% are below 10% or below 5% scratch development projects. Scratch development meaning brand new projects. I can say brand new projects, brand new projects, and 70 70%, 60% or 50 to 60% or 60%, 50 to 60% maintenance projects. Maintenance Maintenance projects means already somebody developed those projects, and now those are running the for example, if you take the IIT cities, so that project they already, so that might be they developed before 15 years and all. So we are right now we are doing the maintenance. So 50 to 60%, and there is a 10 to 20% of project that is migration projects. 10 to 20%. I can say migration projects. Migration. Okay, so they can migrate. Initially, they might be developed into these versions, and they can later they can change to the trending version. Okay. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, fine. Right. Okay. So I hope this is all about the history of introduction to you. You guys are clear what is CMS tool and what is the advantage of the CMS tool and what is the features of CMS tools and what are the tools available in the Adobe Stack. Adobe Stack. So these are the tools. Analytics, Target, Campaign, and I would say Adobe Audience Manager. These are all the things. Next concept we have, we need to do the setup in installation. So here there is a author instance. The question is, what is the author instance? Author instance. So author instance, which is used to create, design, and review the application, and which will be published in the future. And the port number is author instance Port number is 450. Oh, 450. I will show you one diagram here itself. You can get the diagram. Yeah. Normally, we have access on author instance like author AEM authenticating, next AEM dev team, and AEM testing team. AEM testing team. So they should have, I would say, this is author instance. Instance port number is 450. Okay. So if these people want to log in with this author instance, this is the author instance. This is the author server. Credentials are mandatory. Without credentials, we cannot able to log in. This is author instance, and if these persons want to able to log in with this author instance, credentials are mandatory. Credentials are mandatory. Credentials are mandatory. Okay, fine. Now, and usually, what we can do with the help of author instance, you can read this one. Author instance, which is used to create, design, and review the application. Review the content of the application. Coming to here, and here actually you can create the content here. Okay. So whatever the content which you created, that content we can move to author instance to publish instance. There is a mediators. That mediators are called replication agents, and there is a pipeline. There is a mediator in between author instance to publish instance. Where actually, this is what. These are the replication agents. Okay, fine. Now there is a. This is what. This is publish instance. Again, the question they will ask like, what is publish instance? Can you please explain? Publish instance is coming to here. What is publish instance? Is the question. And the question is, yeah, publish instance. Publish instance, which is able to make our designed application available to the users. The port number for the publications is 4503. Okay. And if you want to log in any person in the author instance, credentials are mandatory. Credentials are mandatory. And but in case of here, no need any credentials. No need any credentials. No need any credentials. Coming to here, and there is a here we have the interviews. Interviewers are followers. Okay. Okay. So this is a complete theoretical part. So how to set up and all, we'll see tomorrow.